I know some of you guys are itching to see the brand new Lossy 5 3.0 durability test video. I've been filming a lot of videos and that video is going to be soon. So this car here is a lot bigger than the last version. This one here is brushless, 12S power. We're going to be taking this out over the next few days and put it through its paces. See how fast it goes, see how durable it is, see how good it handles. I've got a load of other videos that I've been working on at the moment. So there's going to be a batch of videos coming soon. So we have a look in Gingy's room. So we got this Armour Creighton 4S that I was a noob and I geared it wrong and I made it crap. So I now made it good again. We've got some other upgrades on there. Also got the brand new Infraction and this beast here. I've got a couple of videos coming out with this. It's an Armour Creighton 8S EXB, but with loads of upgrades. That is the world's biggest RC car motor. We've got loads of upgrades on there. And I've already filmed one video, and that video's nearly ready to go out. And it kind of went wrong a little bit. So then I modified it to how you see it here. And hopefully in the next video, it's not going to go wrong. Also, got a motorbike video coming out. And it's got some special features on this thing. So videos soon on that. And also, if we have a look in here, if you saw the... Hold on, need some more light. Here's my Game Over Raminator. And if you saw the last video with this, I put these, well, two of the world's biggest motor in there. And I'll put two of these new Castle 12S CSCs in there. One of them caught fire. What? So I've took those out of there now. And I've put in a couple of Hobby Wing ones. So I'm going to give this a run and see what it can do. Also, I've done like a special repair on the axle housing with helicoils. A lot of you guys said, it's not going to hold up. It's not going to last. So I'm going to test it and see if it does hold up. If it doesn't hold up, I've got these axles here from Vitavon. These are 70-75 aluminium and absolute work of art. I've not had many Vitavon parts before. A lot of you guys said to me to try some more out. And this has got to be like the nicest upgrade I've ever bought for any RC car. Over $3,000 for the pair of these. They come with the servos. It's got a special diff that slides in and out of the back. All the internals are upgraded. Double joints here. So we're going to chuck these on this at some point and see what they can do. I've got two steering axles, so we can have front and rear wheel steering as well. And I've also got this special LMT gyro on here. So the idea of that is that you can drive it on two wheels, you can wheel it easy, and you can do the moonwalk as well, like on Real Monster Jam. Hopefully that's going to work. It's supposed to be for the LMT. I have run it with that before. I've done a few tweaks now, so hopefully it's going to run better. Got a little Gorgon school bus video coming up. And also, I've done a couple of little tweaks to the Creighton Mini. So we're going to put this through its paces as well soon. Oh, merch! At the last Monster Truck show that I did, last August, so many people said to me, Kev, have you got merch? And I haven't got a merch stall at the show, but I have made a brand new online merch store with some new designs. So I'm going to put a link to that shop down below. It's kevtalbot.shop. So if you head over there, there's hoodies on there, t-shirts, a whole load of other stuff like that. I've tried to make the price as cheap as possible and use good quality stuff as well so that you guys get a good deal. So if you guys are coming to the next Monster Truck show, which is in August, then you can get your merch online, get it all on time, and we'll hopefully have a little Game Over crew there. Let me just show you on my iPad. So I've got some caps, hoodies, new Game Over merch there. Simplified it a little bit to make it look a little bit nicer for t-shirts and stuff. Hoodies, caps, just have a little look on there. Also, I've made a little membership page. I've got a couple of different options. I've got a free option, and on that one, you get free raffle tickets. So I've just put a brand new Traxxas X-Max 8S on my raffle page. And if you click on the link down below to go to kevtalbot.shop, then if you join up to the free membership, then on there, I share every time I've got coupon codes that are free. So you're all entitled to one free ticket for one entry to win this brand new Traxxas X-Max. And then I've got another membership, which is a couple of dollars a month. And on that one, you also get Kev's RC Basher School and a member-only Discord server. I've had so many comments of you guys saying you want me to make a Discord. So I've finally done it. But I've had to put it to members only because if you just open it up to anyone, you're going to get a load of people on there that are going to spam. I only want people in there that are, actually want to be part of the crew. And, we can go in there and we can chat and debate and share different pictures and stuff of our RC cars. Also, the Kev's RC Basher School. It's not finished yet, and I'm adding loads more content to it as we go along. But basically, it's supposed to be mainly aimed at the beginner. So, you know, all about batteries, battery safety, what are the best cars to avoid, products to avoid. A lot of money saving tips in there as well, because if you're a beginner, there's so many mistakes that you can make that's going to cost you an absolute fortune if you get this stuff wrong. You know, if you get the gearing wrong, or if you get the gear mesh wrong, or if you've got friction in your car somewhere, it can all get so hot and you can burn stuff out and it can cost you a fortune. So this is the sort of stuff I'm trying to share in the Basher School, is how you can save a lot of money, save a lot of headache. There's driving tips in there, how to drive on 2 wheels, how to do your backflips and air control. There's loads in there, and I'll keep improving it and adding more stuff to it. I've already, I don't know, got like 10 videos, 20 videos on there already, but I'm adding more all the time. Oh, here's another video I've been working on. I've been building another drift car. Well, adapting another drift car. The chassis has already been on this channel before. It's the Team Associated DC10, but I've put a special ESC in there. It's got a rev limiter. And, oh man, you wait until you hear this thing. Like, it's an actual rev limiter. So when you hit the rev limiter, like on a real car, it goes whoop, 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 whoop. It sounds sick, guys. And next time I go to the UK, I'm going to take this to a drifting club and we're going to let this thing rip. I've had a few comments from people saying, Kev, you're looking skinny. What's going on? Well, I've got you guys to thank for that. So I was doing some live streams and a lot of you guys were saying, Kev, you got moobs. Kev, you got a big belly. You're getting fat. What's going on? Well, ever since I moved to the Isle of Man, I've kind of had pizzas and millionaire cakes and shortbread cakes. And my excuse was always, Sonnet, it's holiday, was kind of like the running joke. And Kevy got fat. Went on a diet. So here's before and after. So that's why, if you're wondering why suddenly Kevy's gone skinny, that is why. People often say you should not fat shame. I disagree, because if somebody's fat and they think it's fine, you know, the modern media nowadays are trying to make out that it's okay to be fat. And, you know, if you want to be fat, it's fine, you know, nobody's judging anyone, or you shouldn't do really anyway. But it's not healthy. You don't feel good when you're fat, you know. I was getting heartburn a lot of the time. I was getting out of breath more, and I wasn't even that fat. Well, I was quite fat, but not as fat as some people. It was definitely not healthy. You get all the fat around your organs and stuff, and, you know, you can get insulin resistance, you can get diabetes, a whole load of other illnesses. It's not good. So if people fat shame people, and then that triggers those people to then sort their life out, sort their diet out, get healthier and get in shape, then, you know, I think it's a good thing. So, yeah, people called me fat, people laughed at my moobs, people laughed at my big belly, and it made me kick my butt into gear and sort myself out. So, yeah, I personally think fat shaming is good. So, to all of you guys that fat shamed me, thank you. Back to the Monster Truck Show. A lot of you guys have said you want to do a meet and greet. You want to be able to see me, get pictures and stuff, and for me to sign your t-shirt or whatever. So, if you come to the UK Monster Truck Nationals at Santa Pod, it's in August. I'm going to be there with the truck. The crew's going to be there, and you guys can come and see us, and we can get photos, and I can sign your t-shirts and all stuff like that. So I'm going to put a link down below how you can get tickets to that UK Monster Truck Nationals. And I'm going to put a few clips here now from the last show so you guys can see what the show's all about. It's a great family event. The whole family can enjoy it. Bring your kids, bring your mum and dad, whatever. Bring your friends. It's just a great family day out. We can see monster trucks, meet the crew. It's just a brilliant day out. So hopefully I'll see you guys in August with the Game Over merch. Here we are at the UK Monster Truck Nationals, my 4th time. I really want to win here. First year, Tony beat me. Second year, Tony beat me. Third year, I broke it. 4th year, can I beat Tony? Right, boom the rest of them on, quickest way I know. There we go, ready for action. Here we go, pit party. So we're going to drive it over there. Jonesy's going to be cameraman inside. I hope you don't get tailed off, because health and safety might not like it. Ignition on, we crank away and it should go hopefully. Here we go, the pit party. This is where you guys can meet me, the crew and the truck, and also gives me a chance to meet you guys that I don't normally see through the camera.
Talbot in his monster truck, it's game over. Pedal to the metal, full send right up to the moon. We don't have to see a tumble wumble, but don't worry, because Kevin's always happy. Send it in. Game over. Game over. Yeah, game over.
Go, Kev! Go, go, go! Ladies and gentlemen, Kev Talbot, game over!
Oh look, took off there, landed there. I think that was my wheel. Oh dear. Oh no, look. I suppose we better address the breakage. Braking it was fully my fault. So I hit the kicker jump, it had a van on the other side of it, it kind of clipped it on one of the back wheels and it made the truck go over on its side. I should have just left it, it would have landed fine. Game over, truck's quite wide and it takes the side landings pretty good. But I played on the simulator and play with RC cars, and there you can correct it when you go sideways. So the way that I correct it on there, you steer into it, and then you've got to give it a little bit of throttle to level it out that way. And it does work, and it probably would have worked with a real monster truck had I been higher up and then had a bit of time to dab the brakes and get the nose down again. But I was too close to the floor. I left the power on when I landed, and you can see as I landed it busted that rear wheel all the way round and broke it. Not really fully sure what broke, so we're going to have to take the whole thing apart and investigate it.